So this is just a little teaching and some discernment with all the stuff that we have going on Instagram and TikTok, all these short reels where people are teaching, right? And this is something that sounds nice. It sounds nice, but is it biblical? Is it biblical that if you actually met Jesus, there would be change? Well, scripturally we see that's not necessarily true. Otherwise, all of the Pharisees would change. All of the people who Paul preached to would change. All the people who Philip, Stephen wouldn't have been martyred because the people would have changed. They're preaching the real Christ. This sounds nice to someone who's fairly new to their faith, and it's just not biblical, right? I'm not here to rebuke the person who posted this or anything. It's just, this isn't a scriptural thing to say, right? This takes away all of the actual responsibility of the person to answer the call of the gospel. Now it's like, well, if you didn't actually change from the preaching of the gospel, you didn't actually meet Jesus, you just met religion. That's not true. There are people, you'll go and see people preaching the gospel in truth, and yet people reject it openly. As we're preaching and proclaiming the true, dead, buried, resurrected, risen, ascended, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, Christ. We preach the crucified Christ, and yet people still reject him. They didn't experience religion, they experienced Jesus. It is up to the person to respond to the gospel. Don't put that someone rejects the gospel upon the preacher of the gospel. That's unbiblical.